So over the last couple of years we have received a load of brand new skins in Fortnite, and a lot of them have gone on to be very popular skins. So today we're going to go over some of the best selling skins in Fortnite, so it should be interesting to look back at some of these skins and see which ones did very well and which ones were the best selling in the item shop. So it should be interesting to look at this, and obviously make sure to watch to the end to see if you own any of these skins, because you probably own at least one of them. So first up, we're going to have to talk about the Shadow Midas. Now this was actually the best selling skin of 2021. Very popular skin. Obviously the original, which is Midas, is a very popular skin in the game, and then this is just a remake version with the Shadow, and this one is such a good skin as well, so it does make sense why it is one of the best selling skins in the game. Midas was very popular and this remake made it even better. Now I think SpiderMan had to make this list, and I wasn't really surprised to see this, to be honest, because SpiderMan, a very popular skin in the game, and obviously when it did get added, everyone was just going crazy because the fact that we got Spider-Man in the game was amazing. Obviously we had the Spider-Man Mythic as well, which was great, but as expected the skin itself was very popular at the time, and when it first got added to the game, pretty much everyone was just rocking the Spider-Man skin, because if anyone owned it, it's all they would use, because it was just such a good skin, and it still is very popular to this day. A lot of people do use it, and it makes sense because it's a very popular Marvel character. Now the Travis Scott skin, this one was one of the best selling skins, one of the fastest selling skins in the game's history. And obviously there was a lot of hype around this skin during the live event we had back in Chapter 2. And this skin went on to be such a popular skin, and it kind of makes sense why it was so popular, because it was a huge collab. Obviously the event was one of the best events we ever had, so much hype around it, and since it was first in the item shop, it's never even returned. It's been over 1,000 days as of recording this video since it's been in the item shop, so it's gone on to be quite a rare skin, even though a lot of people bought it at the time. People who didn't buy it wanted to return because it's been so long since it's been in the item shop. But when it was first in the item shop, such a fast selling skin, and obviously it's a great outfit as well, 2 styles, it's a good one. Now we have to talk about the soccer skins. Now these are the OG ones from Chapter 1. These were probably some of the most popular skins from Chapter 1. I think a lot of people used to use these. Obviously nowadays not many people really use them, they're not that popular, but definitely back in Chapter 1 these were some of the most popular skins in the game, and you'd always see at least one person rocking the skin each game you'd play. They were very popular, and when they did return as well after a while in Chapter 1, a lot of people bought them because they were very sweaty skins and a lot of people wanted to get them. They hadn't been in the item shop for a while, so when they did finally return, so many people bought these. Now the Aura skin, this one again doesn't really surprise me that it's on the list, because especially back in like Chapter 2 especially, you used to see this skin everywhere, and you still do to this day. A lot of people still do use it. Obviously it's got the different styles now, but I do remember just playing games back in Chapter 2, whether it was just a solo match or whatever, and I'd always see at least a couple of people using this skin. It's a very popular skin in the game, a very sweaty skin, and yeah, it's not a bad skin, but yeah, it definitely had to be on this list because people love using this. Now again, to no surprise, the Skull Trooper is one of the best selling skins in the game. Now again, nowadays you don't really see people use it as much, but back in Chapter 1 during the Halloween time it did return. Obviously it originally did get released back in 2017, and in 2018 during Halloween they did bring it back into the item shop, and obviously now it has got a purple style for the people who did originally own it. But yeah, so many people wanted this skin to return just because it was a very rare skin, obviously from Chapter 1 Season 1, and a lot of people didn't manage to buy it because they maybe didn't play the game back then, so everyone wanted it to return. And when it finally did return with the new skin as well, Skull Ranger, everyone bought this skin, and even myself, I owned the Skull Ranger skin, and I do obviously own the Skull Trooper skin now as well. Great skins there, and they've got some cool styles. Obviously the purple style is very rare, but just the Skull Trooper skin itself, there was a lot of hype around this when it did return. Now this one was actually kind of surprising, the NFL skins. These are actually very high selling skins, and I didn't really expect this because I don't really see people use these skins, but they're obviously great skins as well. And when they did first originally release back in Chapter 1 again, it was quite a big collab at the time. I do remember when that collab did happen, and it was quite a big deal at the time because Fortnite hadn't had done that many collabs. And this one obviously has got a lot of different styles, you can pick your team, but yeah, this one is one of the best selling skins in the game's history. And I think we have to talk about the Manic skin again. This one, A very popular sweaty skin in the game. Obviously Cypher PK used to use this skin a lot before he got his icon skin, and I think that may have made it a little bit more popular, but it is very similar to the Aura skin really. It was a very high populated skin that you'd always used to see at least a couple of people use during matches, and still to this day a lot of people do use the Manic, maybe not as much, but it is still definitely one of the most popular skins in the game, and I wasn't really surprised to see this skin on the list. Now I think we have to talk about the fish stick skin. Obviously in the game we have got a load of different fish skins, but just the original fish stick, this one is so popular. Obviously it is a very popular one with Tico and the fish army. A lot of people do like to use the fish stick skin. It's got some great styles, and yeah, it's not really too surprising to see this skin on the list. So many people love the fish skin, and it's definitely one of the most popular skins in the entire game. And it makes sense, you know, it's a great skin, originally released back in Chapter 1. And yeah, this one is one of the best skins in the game in terms of popularity, and in terms of sales, this one was very popular in the item shop. So those are the skins. Make sure to comment down below how many of these skins do you own. Myself, I actually own most of the skins on the list, so it does kind of make sense because they are the best selling ones. But if you did enjoy the video, then don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more. And there's a lot more videos on screen here. Make sure to click another one to keep on watching, and I'll see you over there.